Hi there! Today I'm coming to you with some sad news. If you're one of the people who genuinely liked watching my videos, I won't be able to put out scheduled videos until like the middle of next month. It has become totally unsustainable for me. As you've seen, maybe I have been struggling with putting out scheduled videos twice a week for the past month. And there's a reason for that. You see, if you are unemployed in Germany, like me, you get money from the state to sustain your livelihood. But getting that money is strongly connected to you doing everything to find a job. And the job center also helps you with that by putting you into measures to help you find a job. I know in my case, I studied media studies and media law, and it can be really hard to find a job if you don't have any relationships in that field, which I don't. Not really. Ever since I picked up my YouTube channel again, I had been applying for what feels like millions and millions of jobs, and they always picked some other candidate for it. And therefore, I got put into a measure, which started at the same time that my video upload schedule started to become more and more inconsistent. And that's because the appointments for this measure are pretty unpredictable, and if you have scheduled appointments for other things on a regular basis, on weekdays, there is basically no way to plan around it, sadly, because there will be appointments at 8:30 that go until 10, and there will be appointments that start at 1 p.m. that go until 2:30 p.m. And that's every day. I would have usually needed Monday to film for Tuesday, and basically all of Tuesday to edit that video. But with these appointments constantly intersecting my schedule, I haven't been able to do it. I also had to cut down a lot on practicing singing for my band. I have been needing to cut down a lot on recording for the band because we need practice recordings. We need practice recordings, and we need practice recordings to practice to. And the others actually basically depend on me to put my vocals onto the practice recordings so they can adjust what they are doing, because we are still in the songwriting process. So I have been trying to make it. I have been trying to schedule time for that as much as I could, but I basically had to pick giving up my health completely, which wasn't too bad up until now that I have a car again, because I hadn't been going to the gym. But now that I can go to the gym, I sure as hell should go, because there is not much moving going on in my life otherwise. And I've already seen results from just starting to go again after Wacken. So that's the other thing. I basically have to pick between sleep, doing fitness, or I can't cook for myself, or I have no time to unwind. Which I also had to cut down on was applying for jobs. This whole measure from the job center is basically stopping me from building my portfolio via this YouTube channel. It has been stopping me from designing my portfolio because that also takes a lot of time to make it look good. I have not had time to actually apply for many jobs, and that is basically also the most horrible thing about this whole thing. It's a creative field. Media studies is a creative field. And I have a very good creative CV that I designed myself. that I have impressed employers with already. And this measure is constantly telling me, no, it has to look more professional because the job center wants it that way. Which I have, of course, from a bureaucratic standpoint, I understand why it has to be that way. They come from different fields that don't need creative CVs. They come from ye old common office jobs or from the crafts. So yeah, you don't need a fancy looking creative CV for jobs like that. They're also not big fans of email applications for jobs. Because, then it doesn't have a letterhead. I have put more effort into applying for jobs than I have put into the band. And still, the band is going better. And I'm really starting to feel absolutely shitty that my fellow musicians, Jason, Moritz, Joel, and our new bassist, Eve, are carrying this thing. While I have been cutting down on bringing out stuff on our social media channels. And I really have to bring priorities into this now. I have to decide, basically, YouTube channel or band. And I'm sorry, but the band won. And I have to be honest with you, I would rather put out one vocal cover a month than leave behind my friends and what I would call almost a family in my band, and that I have to let them down because of some stupid bureaucratic measure. Like, we're working on demos and our PR kit so we can apply for contests. We want to take part in the Wacken Metal Battle next year. Trying to upload twice a week was mostly meant to build my portfolio and to prove something to potential employers. But since that didn't bring me far, so maybe there will be vocal covers, maybe there will be vlogs from my band's rehearsal weekends, but I think those should be uploaded on my band's YouTube channel. It also has a lot more potential if we upload them there. I'm sorry that it went like this. I'm angry that it went like this, but I'm looking forward to what the future holds for me and my band. So this channel now will switch into something like more like a Violet Orlandi or Malinda YouTube channel with a big focus on vocal covers. You can look forward to those, and I'm pretty sure during this whole month of me not actually scheduling the videos, maybe twice, maybe just once, there could be a vocal cover coming. Until then, I hope you have a good time. Follow me on Instagram. I will probably still be pretty active there, posting memes and ranting about random stuff. The worst thing is that I had just started to come up with this perfect way of telling you where the like button is and where the subscribe button is. Yeah, kind of pointless to point to those right now. So I hope you stay happy, and I will see you around either in a vocal cover that I will post somewhere in the future, or on my Instagram, Facebook, or maybe on the social media of my band. So I hope you stay tuned for that. Bye!